Let's go ahead and speak more with Varric.
Need something?
Can you tell me about Red Lyrium?
The red lyrium we found at the temple seemed to upset you.
My brother Bartrand and I sort of discovered red lyrium during an expedition in the deep roads. We located an ancient thaig, so old it barely looked dwarven. There was this idol there made of it. Bartrand brought it back to the surface, and, well, everything's gone downhill from there.
What is it exactly?
So what is it? Just another kind of lyrium?
The red stuff is lyrium like a dragon is a lizard. It's not just a different color. It has a whole host of weirdness all its own. I've written to every mining cast house in Orzammar. No one's seen this stuff before or knows where it came from.
What can it do?
What makes it special?
Regular lyrium can mess you up pretty badly, but you have to ingest it for that to happen. Red lyrium messes with your mind when you're just near the stuff. You hear singing, get violent, paranoid, and then it does creepy shit. Makes things float, brings statues to life. It also turned Kirkwall's Knight Commander to lyrium. Everyone's been kept at least 100 paces from it since.
Oh, so Meredith turned into lyrium. Ooh. Why was it in the temple?
How did the red lyrium get in the Temple of Sacred Ashes?
I don't know. So as far as I knew, the only piece to make it to the surface was destroyed. And the location of the thaig it came from is a secret. Did someone find more of it in the deep roads? That's not a cheery thought.
That's enough for now.
I think that's enough on red lyrium.
Yeah, not really my favorite subject.
Okay, let's take a look at our quest because we haven't looked at this properly. So we have the Inquisitor's Path. As the Inquisitor's power grows, it gains enemies in equal measure. It will take an iron will to bring Vedas back from the brink of chaos. But that is precisely what must be done. And then we have the threat remains. The breach is calmed, but the trouble is only beginning. Travel to the hinterlands to speak with Mother Giselle. We have the inner circle, seeing red. Varric saw enough red lyrium in Kirkwall for one lifetime. Now it's everywhere, and the worst of it sings like the shard that drove his brother mad. Varric would take no small pleasure in destroying those. Locate and destroy primeval red lyrium nodes. Then we have the fallow mire. Oh, I didn't read this. An Inquisition is nothing without an inner circle of power, brokers, and battle masters. Recruiting talent and strengthening ties with them is all but essential to succeed. The Fellowmire is a sprawling stretch of isolated marshland in southwestern Ferelden. The muggy, treacherous bog was once home to a small fishing community called Fisher's End, which was wiped out by the plague that swept through a few years ago. We have lost souls. Inquisition soldiers are missing in the uncharted marshes of southern Ferelden. We need 8 power, and we have to go to the war table to locate them. Haven once offered respite for pilgrims traveling to the Temple of Sacred Ashes farther into the Frostback Mountains. In the wake of the temple's destruction, the storied village, which was also home to a dragon-worshipping cult during the Fifth Blight, now serves as a makeshift camp for those working to pick up the pieces. We have Haven's best and brightest. Even in these trying times, good help is not so hard to find. Explore Haven and meet some of the Inquisition's crafting masters. Speak with the smith, quartermaster, and we already spoke with the apothecary. The apothecary mentioned that his master Tegan was working on something special before he died at the conclave. So I have to find his notes. Then we have the Storm Coast. The Storm Coast is a sparsely populated stretch of shoreline along the waking sea. Ancient dwarven ruins abandoned since the Divine Age still line the coast, their architects long forgotten. We have vigilance on the coast. There are reports of a small group of Grey Wardens traveling along the northern coast of Ferelden in an area known as the Storm Coast. We need 4 power and we have to go to the war table for that. Let's first, I think I'm gonna firstly like explore Haven a bit. Ooh, there's something here. And then I think I'm gonna go to the hinterlands. Let's read this first. Andraste's Mabari. You know Andraste's old Mabari, he don't show up in the chant. And if you ask those holy sisters, well, they'll say Andraste can't have some big old smelly war dog. But all Ferelden knows it right. Our sweet lady needed someone who would warm her feet at night. And there's Andraste's Mabari by the holy prophet's side. In the fight against the Vinter, that dog would never hide. They say the Maker sent him special, always loyal without pride. So he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Oh, that dog he guards Andraste without arrogance or fear, only asking his mistress just to scratch behind the ears. But then old Mefrav gets to plotting, tries to lure that dog away. But even as they trap the prophet, her Mabari never strays. And there's Andraste's Mabari by the holy prophet's side. In the fight against the Vinter, that dog would never hide. They say their Maker sent him special, always loyal without pride, so he could be the sworn companion of the Maker's holy bride. Oh, they thought the wounds had killed him, but then he limped out towards the fire, and Hessarian he shed a tear as that dog laid on the pyre. And there's Andraste's Mabari by the holy prophet's side. In the fight against the Vinter, that dog would never hide. They say the Maker sent him special, always loyal without pride, so he could be the sworn companion on the Maker's holy bride. Yes, that Mabari is the companion of the holy Maker's bride. That was interesting. I'm guessing that's like another tavern song. Okay, can we speak to you now, Sigrid?
Master Harry said we weren't to sell Inquisition blades.
What Harry doesn't know won't hurt him. Good day. Or good as it could be with the sky ripped apart.
Let's see. Why have you stayed?
What kind of person stays to run a shop at a time like this?
The kind with nowhere else to go. Those blasted demons destroy most of my goods. If I stay here, work some contacts, I can start rebuilding. Maybe, just maybe, help you folks out in the process.
How's the mood here?
You must speak with most everyone here. How are people doing?
Hope and fear in equal measure. No one really knows what it means when an Inquisition is called. Yet, I imagine it's no better for you. You've got my sympathies, for what it's worth.
I'd like to buy something.
Can I see what you have for sale?
Of course. My wares are at the table.
Ooh, let's see. Ah, okay, so we got mods and staff. Okay. We also have armor. Let's see. Ooh, we have a Bianca grip, an aiming module, and Bianca arms. Perhaps we can get that. Let's see. Okay, so we also have schematics, which is basically the things that we just got, right? Okay. Let's see, what is this way?
I don't see why we need to build siege equipment. We're not laying siege to anything.
That's an excellent point, Recruit. But if someone comes to lay siege to us, perhaps it will be best for us to have some means to fight back.
Yes, sir. Sorry, sir.
Ooh, there's a chest here. Can get that. Got a hunting bow. And some loot of lamb's wool and silk. Belt of health and a Gurn Galstone charm. Get that. Is there anything here? I can't jump on that. Something here, however.
What are you fighting anyway, sir? I've heard it was
Gold
mages.
specialist crest and a paragon I do can carving.
All you need to know is that we're holding this place against whoever comes to take it.
Something to read here as well. Construction orders. As you know from the terrible accidents of last week, many passages through the mountain are unstable and liable to collapse at any moment. I do not wish us to lose more brothers and sisters in the search for lost cultist treasure. We must seal all entrances into the mountain. The Templars have done a careful sweep of the caves. Everything of worth was collected, but remains of the disciples of Andraste will be forgotten, buried in the earth. Once it is done, let us have no more talk of them. This is a new haven, restored to the life of the true chantry in the most holy Justinia V by Mother Florentine. Interesting. So this was before anything happened here. Is anything here? Doesn't look like it. Ah, is this one of the caves that they blocked off?
Make a watch over you.
Okay, and we came from here. Let's see, can we go out here then?
We'll need some of your cloth for bandages.
And how much is Mother Giselle going to offer?
Can you really put a price on the love of Andraste?
Let's see. Ooh, we can open this.
You were the sky. When there was no earth, you were the earth. When there was nothing.
If the Inquisition wants to field a decent cavalry, it needs better horses. I heard Seeker Pentecost might try to acquire suitable mounts from Master Dennett in the hinterlands.
Oh, and who are you to be fishing around for what the higher-ups are doing?
Back in Ansburg, my uncle was 5th Praetor.
And what's that mean for you back in Arnsberg?
Honestly, about as much as it does here.
Flissa thought you and your men might be working up a thirst. She sent me over to see if you needed anything.
We're fine, thank you.
Ooh.
Expected you'd be by. I'm Harriet, and everyone knows who you are. How's the new gear fit?
Quite well.
Sturdy and warm. It's perfect.
Good. World's gone mad. Stock armor and blades are good against bandits, but we're not fighting bandits. My gear will see you through demons, apostates, whatever this world throws at you. So, you need custom work, something special. You bring the materials to us, we'll make it happen.
What can you make here?
What can you and your team make here?
Arms and armor. We work irons and blighted dragon bone if you've got it. Our designs are simple, but they get the job done. You want something fancy? Bring your own design. We'll see what we can do.
What's your story?
How did you come to be here?
Come from a little town called Lothian.
Ooh.
Long gone now. I was in Redcliffe when the Darkspawn hit it during the Blight. Helped rebuild. Left when royalty decided it was time to hand the place over to the bloody mages. Ended up here. Just missed the boot. Can't decide if I'm the luckiest son of a bitch walking or the exact opposite.
You're probably lucky.
You're still walking. That's always good.
True enough.
Do you outfit the troops?
Who outfits the Inquisition soldiers?
Not me. I've got work to do. Can't be passing a sword to every blighter who signs up. If you want to help the troops, talk to Thren, the quartermaster. She'll set up requisitions.
Why do you need my materials?
Does the Inquisition not have supplies to make armor or weapons?
Tough convincing traders to haul up here. Impossible to get them to risk the rare stuff, so that's on you.
I see. Can you improve my equipment?
Can you help improve my arms and armor?
Yes. If you find a new piece, a pauldron or greaves, we'll take care of you. You can't just slap a new hilt on your sword in the field. Bring it here, we'll make sure it's done right and proper.
Do you have any designs?
If I want something, what can you make?
Start simple. Something to keep you safe. Take a look at it on the table there and we can talk. You'll need materials. We should have what you want just outside.
Okay, that's it for now.
Goodbye.
Right.
Okay, let's see. There was some loot here. We got apprentice coat arms. Nice. And what about here? Apprentice staff, cotton, samite, and an onyx. Oh, we can buy and sell here as well. This single-use amulet lets the bearer clear her mind and reapply the benefits of combat knowledge for maximum tactical flexibility. Crafted by Fomari Tranquil, who despite recent events remain open to commissions by the influential, although at increasing rarity and cost. See. Is anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So we can craft armor, modify weapons, and modify armor, and craft weapons. I see. Let's see about the armor. Crafting. To craft new armor or weapons, you need a schematic and enough materials. The schematic determines the appearance and potential powers of the crafted item. The materials determine the specific stats and powers that will be added to the new item. Okay. So we don't have any schematics for helmets. We do have for the Antamsar and the Apprentice Code. Okay. Crafting. Each crafting schematic has one or more slots. Each slot accepts a specific number of materials or either metal, cloth, or leather. Fill all available slots to craft an item. There are 5 different types of crafting slots: utility, offense, defense, damage, and armor. The type of slot determines the stat that will be generated from the material placed in it. For example, placing iron in a defense slot gives a bonus to melee defense, while putting it in a utility slot gives a bonus to strength. Experiment with different combinations of materials and slots to create unique items that fit your needs. Okay. Each crafting material has predetermined stat value for each possible slot type, which you can view by examining the material. The final value of the stat coming from a slot is determined by multiplying this value by the number of materials placed in the slot. Ah, I see. So for now, these are all 72 armor. What about this? I don't have enough with that. Okay. But okay, so K9 leather gives me plus 8 dexterity, and so does the Dragolin scales. What about this one? This gives 36 armor. They all do. What about here? Cotton gives me 8 heal bonus. For magic defense. Plus 10 spirit resistance and magic defense. See. Do we have anything perhaps for Cassandra? We have the Chakratar. This is 92 armor. That's the same. Okay, so the armor rating for now is the same, it looks like. Okay, and what about this? 8% heal bonus. 9 magic defense, spirit resistance, and magic defense. Okay. Okay, let's see first. what we have for everyone. Oh, that's the wrong thing here. We can give that to her for now. And what about Ferric or Solus? We don't have... You can't wear that just yet. Perhaps you can wear that. Sure, why not? Or... Nah, you can wear that. There we go. And Varric. Got a Var. Or Stone Bear. I think I'll give you this one for the time being. I know it doesn't have the cunning, but maybe I can make something better for him. I also don't have any helmets yet. What about weapons? So you have Bianca, you don't need any new weapons. What about this? You can have that, that's what I had originally. There we go. Do you have any weapons? Better weapons? Can do that one perhaps. What about shield? Sure, can try this for the time being. Okay, that's it. I have accessories. I have a belt of health. Maybe that's good for Cassandra. Since she is a warrior, she's gonna take the brunt of most things. Okay, I've got upgrades. Ooh, maybe can I modify Bianca and get this for her? Crafting materials. Okay, I also have valuables that I can sell, I'm guessing. Okay. Let's see. What if I modify? Modification. Upgrading an item adds the upgrade stats to the item's stats. In addition to changing its appearance. For example, attaching a hilt with a +3 cunning bonus to a sword adds a bonus to the sword. You can freely remove and add existing upgrades or exchange them between different items. New upgrades can be crafted in crafting stations. Okay. So let's go to Varric. Here it is, Bianca. So I have the aiming module which gives +3 critical chance. Do I have a grip? I do. Which gives +3 cunning. And then I also have the arms which is +50 damage and +6 attack. And it has now more DPS. I don't have rooms, however. Okay, so I have to confirm it. There we go. There she is. Do I have anything for me? For my staff? No upgrades. Okay, what about for Cassandra? Nothing either. Okay. Then let's see about crafting. Maybe for Varric. Do I have anything better perhaps? So I have this one which is 85. I don't have enough for this. Okay, but it's also not that much better. Like the both of these letters at least, or the letter and the scales only has 76. But there are better things here for now. Maybe I should get some more materials and see. What about for you here? That's +36. They're all 36. Okay. We can just craft and see how it's gonna be. And then 8 heal, magic defense. Can do the heal one. There we go. Ah, we can rename it if we want. Okay. Let's see. So it should be here now. got that here. Let's go to Solus. Is this any better? Not really, but it was cool to figure it out how it works. Okay, we also have some balanced daggers. Let's explore a bit more then. Anything in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh, maybe I can modify my armor. Can I? What about me? I can only put a sigil, which I don't have. What about Cassandra? Can also put only a sigil on there. What about you? Only a sigil. This is going good. And only a sigil. Okay, guess I can't do anything really.
Time, then.
Ooh, we got. Ooh, it's a nug. Sorry, buddy, but we need your skin. Oh, where is it? Well, we got a codex from the nugs. Oh, we have a bunch of things here. Okay. So, the nug, let's see. Oh, that's cute. I was sure before the blight they were a whole lot more rare. Should ask a warden about that. If killing archdemon leaves nugs all over. And the poor things don't seem built for anywhere. I mean, they feed on anything, but they blister in the desert and freeze in the snow. And they are easier to track than our own ours. Everything eats them except me. The hands put me off. Yet they thrive. Randy Bastard outpace every tooth and claw. Anyway, my point is the ones around the farm are so inbred. They are 5 colors and can't stop peeing. I'm selling them in the capital as elusive Eastern bunny pigs. What did father say about idiots with deep pockets? From a private letter of Captain Byrne, Lepnog dealer produced in evidence after 7 claims of water terrors and death following bites in the Garden District in 946. Here we also have some history. A study of the 5th Blight Volume 2. The warden sought Arl Eamon, uncle of the late King Cailan, in the hopes of mustering troops from the Ferelden nobility. Upon arriving in Redcliffe, they learned that the Arl had fallen ill and was near death. His knights had gone in pursuit of the fabled ashes of Andraste, Eamon's only hope for a cure. The village surrounding the keep was beset by a host of animated corpses. The wardens found and stopped the demon behind the undead before joining the search of Eamon's cure. No one is certain if the wardens actually located the final resting place of Our Lady Andraste, but whatever they found saved the all of Redcliffe. Upon his recovery, Eamon called for a landsmeet, and he and the wardens traveled to Denerim. The gathered lords and ladies of Ferelden found Taran Logain guilty of a number of crimes and sentenced him to execution. Furthermore, the landsmeet granted the vacant throne to Anora, widow of King Cailan. The nobility was then pledged their own armies in the battle against the Blight. The archdemon clashed with the allied forces at the city of Denerim and was eventually slain, but at terrible cost. Much of the city lay in ruin. The warden who rallied the armies was named the Hero of Ferelden and accorded the highest honor. The 5th Blight ended before most of Thedas knew it had begun. But it left a terrible wound on Ferelden. The losses suffered at Ostagar and Denerim greatly compromised the security of the kingdom. Southern Ferelden, from the Kokari Wilds to the edge of the Banner'n, are to this day a wasteland. It's uncertain how far the ripples from this event shall travel, or what waves it has already stirred. From a study of the 5th Blight by Sister Petrine Chantry Scholar. Anything else here? Doesn't look like it. Got some tutorial stuff. There we go. Ooh, there's something up here. Some iron, can get that. An elf fruit. And a nug. With nug skin, nice, we needed that. Let's see about this. Ooh, there's something here as well. Looks like a bridge. More nugs. There we go. Did some chain lightning to get the both of them. Got knock skin. And knock feet and knock skin. Knock feet. We got knock feet. There we go. Ah, there's something to read here. The Penitent's Crossing. Pilgrims seeking to visit the Temple of Sacred Ashes are allowed to ride as far as the bridge known as Penitent's Crossing. Then, whether they be sick or healthy, young or aged, the pilgrims are expected to walk by the temple sisters who supervise the bridge. All but the very sick and old are asked to shed heavy coats as they cross the bridge, allowing the cutting winds to strip prideful fixation upon this world from the flesh. The bridge is also of significant military value, used especially for these purposes in the years since the Fifth Blight, as a choke point against bandit rebels or even darkspawn stragglers. The bridge serves as a defensible fortification to protect the Temple of Sacred Ashes from threats. Walking the chant by Sister Dorcas Giran. Ooh. Got a bunch of bodies here already, yikes. Can we open this? No, it doesn't look like it. Got Silk and Dawn Lotus. Let's head back then and see what's at the other way. Ooh. There we go. Got some Nox skin. And another. Oh, poor thing. Looks like they're building something here as well. Is there anything we can loot here? Oh, we can head down. There we go. Some elf food here. And here. Ooh, can we walk on it? Ooh, we can. Be careful that we don't slip. Anything in the boats? Doesn't look like it. Let's check out the other side here. Ah, they're fighting here. Oh, and Cassandra. Ooh. You are impressive.
You're kind of a force of nature, aren't you?
When I need to be.
It's impressive.
You flatter me.
I'm trying.
Did I do the right thing? What I have set in motion here could destroy everything I have revered my whole life. One day they may write about me as a traitor, a madwoman, a fool. And they may be right.
What do you believe?
What does your faith tell you?
I believe you are innocent. I believe more is going on here than we can see. And I believe no one else cares to do anything about it. They will stand in the fire and complain that it is hot. But is this the Maker's will? I can only guess.
You don't think I'm chosen?
You don't think I'm the Herald of Andraste?
I think you were sent to help us. I hope you were. But the Maker's help takes many forms. Sometimes it's difficult to discern who it truly benefits, or how.
What happens next?
What's going to happen now?
Now, we deal with the chantry's panic over you before they do even more harm. Then we close the breach. We are the only ones who can. After that, we find out who is responsible for this chaos, and we end them. And if there are consequences to be paid for what I've done, I pay them. I only pray the price is not too high.
You had to do it.
You didn't have any choice.
Didn't I? My trainers always said, Cassandra, you are too brash. You must think before you act. I see what must be done, and I do it. I see no point in running around in circles like a dog chasing its tail. But I misjudged you in the beginning, did I not? I thought the answer was before me, clear as day. I cannot afford to be so careless again.
You had cause.
It wasn't like you had no reason to suspect me.
I was determined to have someone answer for what happened. Anyone. You've said you believe you're chosen. Does that mean you believe in the Maker?
I believe in elven gods.
I'm Dalish. I believe in our own gods.
And there's no room among your gods for one more? I suppose it doesn't matter now. I have to believe we were put on this path for a reason, even if you do not. Now it simply remains to see where it leads us.
Ah, Colin is also here.
You there. There's a shield in your hand. Block with it. If this man were your enemy, you'd be dead. Lieutenant, don't hold back. The recruits must prepare for a real fight, not a practice one.
Yes, Commander.
We've received a number of recruits. Locals from Haven and some pilgrims. None made quite the entrance you did.
At least I got everyone's attention.
That you did. I was recruited to the Inquisition in Kirkwall myself. I was there during the Mage Uprising. I saw firsthand the devastation it caused.
Sir.
Cassandra sought a solution. When she offered me a position, I left the Templars to join her cause. Now it seems we face something far worse.
I believe the mark will help.
I must have this mark for a reason. It will work. I'm sure of it.
Provided we can secure aid, but I'm confident we can. The Chantry lost control of both Templars and Mages. Now they argue over a new divine while the breach remains. The Inquisition could act when the Chantry cannot. Our followers would be part of that. There's so much we can... Forgive me. I doubt you came here for a lecture.
I don't know what's happening, but my thing is freaking out. I like your enthusiasm. Oh, it was lovely.
If you have one prepared, I'd love to hear it.
Another time, perhaps. Still a lot of work ahead.
Commander, Sir Ryden has a report on our supply lines.
As I was saying.
I like his armor. Ah, there's some loot here. We got Ring of Critical Damage and a Templar Shield. And what about here? Got some elf root. There's some loot here as well. We have gold, balance dagger, and light adventurer armor. More elf root. There's some nuggies there. Let's get them. Here we go. Let's get this iron. Doesn't look like it dropped anything. Oh, there's more here. There's one there. It didn't drop anything. Okay, that's the gate. Anything up here? Ah, elf root. Up here. Okay, let's head this way. Ooh, let's try to get up here. Iron. Ooh, when a compass pulses, press Q to search. Searching indicates the direction of hidden objects with an additional pulse on the ground, and if you're close enough, reveals them. Ah, I see. It's also pointing me to the direction. Let's get this elf root real quick, however. Ah, it's in the house. Here we go. Okay, so we have to return the notes. Ah, so the notes were here, I see. Anything around here? Got more elf food. Iron. There we go. Oh, there's some here as well. What's this? Put more here. There's also somewhere there. Anything else? Oh, there's something here. Let's see about this. Claim logging stand. There we go. Saw there was some animal here as well. Ah, here. There you go. Let's see what they dropped. Ram letter. Okay, we also got some codexes about the ram. Here they are. Let's see. Oh, they're so cute. The ram is a marvelous creature. Its wool makes the best lining for winter coats this side of the mountains. The horns and bones can be crushed into powder and mixed with the soil for a healthy crop, or charred and ground into ink powder. The hide makes a good cover in a window against the winds. You can burn the dung in a pinch, melt down its fat for candles. I haven't even mentioned the meat. With a full-grown ram, you could make a stew big enough for a village and have enough left for a week. So there'll be no more complaining about being paid in sheep. For your work during the harvest with that ram and a few ewes, you can start your own flock. You are lucky to have them handed to you instead of needing to go and tame a wild one. Listen to your father for once. Take care of those animals, and they'll take care of you. From a Ferelden farmer to his son. Interesting. See, there's something here as well. Here. Another ram. We also have Druffalos. But they have like armor? Is that armor? Yeah. Can I loot this? There you go. Let's see. Ooh, it's chasing me. It's chasing me. Oh, let's escape. And do that. And do chain lightning. Let's see. Go over here. Chain lightning again. There we go. Let's see what it drops. Nothing. Okay. Oh wait, it dropped to me. Okay. Hold on. Can I get that? It's in the stone. Can I get that? Please? Hello? Ooh, maybe? There. Okay. There we go. Got Druffalo hide. Okay. Let's see about the codex. About the Druffalo. Let's see. Ooh, they're also so nice. They said the mages were coming to Redcliffe. We had to leave or be caught in the middle of their war. Guy said that it would be safe in Denerim. We left as soon as we could, but the little ones could barely walk a mile. I was about to turn back when Guy saw a herd of wild Druffalo passing through the hills. He said, "How different can they be from horses or brontos?" "Oh, but those horns, I was afraid," and told Guy not to go, but he said he had no choice. Guy said he would catch up to us, that we should continue on. We kissed goodbye and he left. The children and I kept walking. One day passed, 2, then 3, and I knew in my heart he was dead. I almost gave up. One morning I was fetching water from the river when I thought how easy it would be. They would just slip away, and I would just follow them. No more pain, no more fear. As I searched for my courage, I heard a crashing through the undergrowth. Bandits. I thought a bear, but instead it was a giant beast with a pelt of blue, grey, and gleaming black horns, and riding it muscled back was my guy. The Druffalo was enormous, but gentle as a doe. The children called her Bluebell. I never told him what I almost came to that day. A diary found in a refugee tent in the hinterlands. Let's see. Is there more to explore over here? that. There we go. Ah, there's also some iron here. Ah, it was back here. There we go, got some leather. Is anything up here? Oh, the south route. And here. There we go. Can head back then and we can travel to the hinterlands. Let's see. To go through here.
Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow, in their blood.
Oh, I believe we also have to talk with the quartermaster.
Still got demons pouring out of the rifts.
Something here as well. Ah, nothing came. Okay. I believe it's here.
When will you be able to get
You're
us
here to
crafting
clean,
supplies?
Hess will give you a bucket and a broom. Anyone calls you knife here, come to me. Oh, you're her. Thrin. Inquisition quartermaster. I'm doing what I can to supply this mess. If you find what I need to fill one of my requisitions, I'd appreciate you bringing it in.
What is your job?
What do you do here?
I make sure the Inquisition troops have food in their bellies and iron in their hands. Both are important. Lots of people expecting us to be heroes, marching all day to fight the demons. Turns out heroes need to dig latrines just like everyone else.
How did you end up here?
How does someone end up as quartermaster for the Inquisition?
I served for Eldon under Loghain MacTier, best commanding officer this world has ever seen. After they all turned on him at Denerim, though, there wasn't much use for people who held that opinion. Queen Honora offered my services to the Inquisition. It was a kindness. She knew I supported her father and got me away from the political garbage.
Loghain is a traitor.
Loghain MacTier betrayed the Grey Wardens and his king.
Were you there at Ostagar? I was. King Cailan overextended his position, and the Grey Wardens were too late lighting the signal. Following the original plan would have gotten everyone killed. Loghain made the right decision. I apologize. Sister Liliana told me I shouldn't talk about this. Just forget it.
Tell me about the requisitions.
What did you mean when you mentioned requisitions?
I'm making this Inquisition run with what we have, but we're not a real army. We're stretched thin on materials, so I've put up a requisition list for anything that could help our people. Here, take a look. You find some iron and a good logging site. Maybe Harriet can get our troops better weapons.
How do I fill special orders?
If I have material for a special order, do I bring it to you?
Just take it over there. One of my boys will take the materials or jot down what you found.
Farewell.
Make her go with you.
There we go. Oh, and we do it here? I see. What did we need for it? The logging sand? Okay, we found that and we needed iron. Okay. Craft that.
Much appreciated.
You're welcome. Oh, Liliana.
Ally with the Templars, I'd imagine. I've seen them do good magic.
What about the rebel mages?
Rebel mages probably made that damn breach.
Let's speak with Liliana.
Blessed are the peacekeepers, the champions of the just. Blessed are the righteous, the lights in the shadow. In their blood, the Maker's will is written.
Is that what you want from us? Blood? To die so that your will is done? Is death your only blessing? You speak for Andraste, no? What does the Maker's prophet have to say about all of this? What's his game?
Game?
How is this a game? Do you see the sky? What about the temple ruins? The bones lying in the dust? Even if you didn't support the Divine's peace, you wouldn't call this right. Who could? So many innocent lives. The faithful murdered where the holiest of holies once stood. If the Maker willed this, what is it if not a game or a cruel joke?
I can't speak for Andraste.
I speak for no one but myself, and I have no answers for you. You probably don't even worship the Maker. Lucky. He asks a lot. The chantry teaches that the Maker abandoned us. He demands repentance for our sins. He demands it all. Our lives, our deaths. Justinia gave him everything she had, and he let her die.
My sympathies.
I'm sorry. Her death has clearly hit you hard. Not just me. All of us. She was the Divine. She led the faithful. She was their heart. If the Maker doesn't intervene to save the best of his servants, what good is he? I used to believe I was chosen, just as some say you are. I thought I was fulfilling his purpose for me, working with the Divine, helping people. But now she's dead. It was all for nothing. Serving the Maker meant nothing.
Liliana, let me help you.
Maybe you have another purpose. I could help you find it. No, this is my burden. I regret that I even let you see me like this. It was a moment of weakness. It won't happen again. Come. To work, then. We will speak later.
Sure. Oh, there's someone running.
So it's true. Butler has stand on us. I hope my hunch was wrong.
You knew him well?
Not as well as I thought. Show me the reports. There were so many questions surrounding Farria's death. Did he think we wouldn't notice? He's killed Farria, one of my best agents, and knows where the others are. You know what must be done. Make it clean. Painless if you can. We were friends once.
Do you have to kill him?
Wait. What are you doing? He betrayed us. He murdered my agent. And you'd kill him, just like that. You find fault with my decision?
Killing isn't the answer.
We can't solve our problems with murder.
And what would you suggest? Leave him be. Butler's betrayal put our agents in danger. I condemned one man to save dozens. I may not like what I do, but it must be done. I cannot afford the luxury of ideals at a time like this.
Ideals are crucial.
Now is precisely the time for ideals.
You feel very strongly about this. Very well. I will think of another way to deal with this man. Apprehend Butler, but see that he lives. Now, if you're happy, I have more work to do.
Let's see. Before we go to the war table, we need to go back to Adon. Here he is.
You're back.
Ooh, fuck.
And in one piece.
Here you go.
You said you thought Master Tajan was working on something special. If it helps, I found his notes.
The old codger was on the edge of a breakthrough here, but he couldn't see it. You want some of these mixed up? You just give the word.
Farewell.
Ah, we got lyrium now. Can we equip that? Here we go. Can get that. And so for you, Solus, There you go.
Let me know if you need anything.
Will do. Okay. Did we do everything here? There is this, which is for the war room, okay. Let's go ahead then and see what the hinterlands have waiting for us. Do you have any like...
Researcher Minave wishes to verify that the infections have decreased in number.
Ooh, nice.
I no longer talk to dragons.
That's so random. Oh. There you go. Okay, let's see. There's nothing here yet.
My scouts are posted on the ridges in case there's any trouble.
Dalen, Andarana Tishan, it does my heart well to hear that you are safe. Our clan visited by members of the Inquisition who spoke persuasively of the good work you are doing, as well as the fairness with which our kind have been treated by the Inquisition itself. You know that Clan Lavellan has little by way of gold, but I give the messengers some of our healing herbs as Celise blessed us with abundance in our recent foraging. We would be a distraction if we came to the Inquisition itself, our hunters arguing with the humans as they so easily do. Nevertheless, if you need aid, send word and we are with you. The Keeper. Oh, we got some blood lotuses from it. Nice. What about here? Heart and Hightown. Dear Josephine, if I have looked into the matter of your writer. That book, by the way, is truly dreadful and has been panned by every critic in Antiva. The publisher does not know the identity of the writer. They receive manuscripts by courier. I was able to track down the courier, however, who is receiving her packages from another courier out of Kirkwall. Best of luck, Katarina Faleshti. We got an amulet of power for that. And the Terran of Highover. Commander Cullen, your honor guard was a welcome sight at the Divine's Vigil. As a measure of thanks, I am sending Ferelden arms and equipment for your troops. Sincerely, Terran Fergus Cousland. Ferelden Captain Longsword that we got from it. Nice. Okay. Perhaps we can do this. Let's see. So the Black Emporium. Voices on the wind speak on a new proper abroad in the world. Inquisition, they whisper, an ancient name restored. A power rekindled and transformed into a blaze of hope. I hear the whispers and summon the fires of the Inquisition. Here in the depths beneath the city of change, countless mysteries hide in the shadow in anticipation of the light. Come, the Black Emporium awaits. Xenon the Antiquarian must spend his days composing melodramatic invitations to his establishment. I imagine being stuck in a chair for centuries leaves one somewhat lacking for entertainment. This particular message was hand delivered by a cloaked figure at twilight, precisely as the sun disappeared beneath the peaks. My men spied the courier lurking about our outer gate for at least an hour, waiting for sunset. A servant under the command of some very specific instructions, I assume. That aside, I would encourage a visit to the Black Emporium. The Antiquarian hoard is legendary. Only those he deems worthy ever lay eyes on it. The champion of Kirkwall received an invitation once and reported, among other things, a strange mirror that could transform even flesh and bone. Who knows, we may uncover something that aids in the battle against Corypheus. What? What battle against him? Huh. You'll need passage across the walking sea to Kirkwall. That is easily arranged. A ship has been secured. Be wary of what you find in the Black Emporium, Inquisitor. I have heard many frightful tales. Colin. We're not gonna go there just yet. We still have some stuff here. Address a nobleman's concerns. Herald, your Inquisition says it's for order against chaos, reason in darkness. If you stand by this, come forth and drive the heretics from my lands. They claim to be refugees, but I have seen elves apostates among them, filthy savages staring at our roots. Our monarch refuses to send forth armies, and my own knights were decimated at the conclave. I require your aid to return peace to my lands. Prove your loyalty, and I will see you richly rewarded for your faith. Praise the light, Lord Kildorn of Ferelden. We can take advantage of his raving. My spies can harass the refugees into moving somewhere else to win Lord Kildorn's favor. Ah yes, Lord Kildorn, a pariah even among his peers. Let us send a polite refusal and nothing more. Or Colin, we could send a few patrols, but I would prefer they help the refugees, not this Lord Kildorn. Maybe we can do Liliana for this.
Let's see what we have.
And then we also have Get a Coin. Up until now, Inquisition forces had the benefit of the chantry's deep covers. Now the Inquisition is forced to seek out its own sources of revenue if it is going to grow further. Trade in and out of Haven is limited at this point, but there are various opportunities to earn coin, provided the Inquisition is willing to focus its efforts on the matter. So we can't do Liliana. So we have soldiers, let them protect caravans and do other honest work for coin. Or trading in favor with merchants, and the nobility is my specialty. I could earn us a great deal if we're careful. We can do Josephine. Let's see. Yeah.
Let us begin.
There you go. Can't do these yet, so let's scout the hinterlands. Venture forth. Can get everyone ready.
Herald of Andraste. I've heard the stories. Everyone has. We know what you did at the breach. It's odd for a Dalish elf to care what happens to anyone else, but you'll get no backtalk here. That's a promise. Inquisition Scout Harding, at your service. All of us here, will do whatever we can to help.
Harding, huh? Ever been to Kirkwall's Hightown?
I can't say I have. Why?
You'd be Harding and...
Pleased to meet you.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
We should get to business. The situation's pretty dire. We came to secure horses from Redcliffe's old horsemaster. I grew up here, and people always said that Dennett's herds were the strongest and the fastest this side of the Frostbacks. But with the Mage Templar fighting getting worse, we couldn't get to Dennett. Maker only knows if he's even still alive. Mother Giselle's at the crossroads helping refugees and the wounded. Our latest reports say that the war's spread there too. Corporal Vale and our men are doing what they can to help protect the people, but they won't be able to hold out very long. You best get going. No time to lose.
Okay, let's see. Oh, we can change our party here in camp. And they all leveled up. I didn't. Let's see. Oh, you have 3 points to spend. Okay. Let's see. I feel like Solus would appreciate stuff about the fate. Okay, let's see. Ah, there's Mind Blast here. Perhaps we can get that. So we have Guardian Spirit. A protective barrier springs into place around you automatically when you are badly injured. A barrier provides an additional health bar that must be destroyed before the target will take any damage. Barrier is vulnerable to dispel effects. Okay, let's get that. And then Mind Blast. You send enemies staggering with an explosion of willpower that drives them back and makes them less likely to target you again. Let's get that. There we go. Can we switch them around? Yeah. Okay, and perhaps what we can get as well is some stuff from here. Maybe Fate Step for you as well. Sure. Okay, then we have Cassandra. She has 2 things in here. And let's see. So, okay, so we have Vanguard, which is a point in there. Battle Master. 2-handed weapon and weapon and shield. Okay. So expert in this style are still on their feet after punishment that would kill their allies. They use their shield to protect themselves and stagger their enemies. Expert in this style crush their enemies with massive blows that can break any guard, shatter any armor, and destroy any opponent. These cunning warriors control the battlefield and everyone on it. They bolster their allies, hamper their enemies, and take advantage of any weakness. Vanguard. These stalwart warriors protect their allies by making themselves their biggest targets on the battlefield. When enemies take the bait, Vanguard picks them apart with a brutal precision. Okay, so she has Shield Wall. So she stands firm and blocks incoming attacks at the cost of stamina. Each blocks add to your guard. You move much more slowly while sustaining this ability. Payback Strike. You recover from any disabled condition and leash out with a great blow against nearby enemies. If you've recently taken damage, you hit that much harder and stagger your foes. Okay, we have Bear Mauls the Wolves. Using techniques preferred by Orlesian Chevaliers, you can't be flanked by enemies, and you are less likely to be staggered when hit from the front. Warriors Resolve. You fight all the harder when you are hurting, gaining stamina when you lose health, or your expertise with the shield protects you against ranged attacks from the front. We have Shield Bash here as well. Launch and lash and turn the blade. You launch forward, then spin with a slashing strike. If your first blow connects, you can use this attack to close with opponents. I see. Perhaps we can get Shield Bash for now. Can go like this and that. And then let's see about the other one. Vanguard. Ooh, let's see. We have a War Cry, Charging Bull. Okay. Let's see about this. You slam it into your enemies, increasing your guard and knocking them down as you break through their lines. You taunt all nearby enemies with a shouted challenge, gaining extra guard for each enemy affected. I think I'll do Charging Bull for now. Okay, let's realign this a bit. There you go. Then Varric. Okay, we got double daggers. Expert in this style are fast and deadly, their blades slicing through enemies' defenses and throats before they have time to react. Archery. Expert in the styles are masters of range combat. They can avoid enemies that attempt to close, put arrows or bolts through multiple foes, and even unleash explosive shots to devastating effect. Sabotage. Experts in these talents specialize in poison and traps. Their dirty tricks leave enemies sick and limping. Easy pickings for a sharp blade or a barbed arrow. And subterfuge. Experts in this talent are masters of misdirection, whether leaping to safety, disappearing into the shadows, or tricking enemies into slashing at empty air. They are never where anyone else expects them. Okay, so Varric has points in sabotage and archery. So we have poison weapons. You coat your weapons in a deadly toxin, making every attack poison enemies for a short time. Hook and tackle, toxic cloud, and throwing blades. What about here? Death from above and first blood, explosive shot, full draw, and leaping shot. They're from above, strafing shots, and concussion. Think I can get poison weapons for now. And then let's also get something from here. So explosive shot is you fire a powerful shot that explodes on impact, damaging enemies around your target. Or leaping shot, you dive out of trouble and fire a hail of arrows at the enemies that were trying to close with you. I think I'll go for this one. And first blood, you've learned to pick apart enemies that are still unwounded and unwary. You do more damage to enemies that are only lightly injured. There we go. Can change these a bit. Ooh, got rid of one. Here you go. Let's see. There's something here. Oh! What?
Word for you.
You just walked on air.
What is it? This may be worthwhile.
Ah, we have a hinterlands puzzle box. Let's see, where is the table? Was up here? Yeah. Let's see, it's a dwarven puzzle. We need drakestone. We need crystal grace, I see, and obsidian. Sure, we can get that. All chances will be lost. You want to continue? Yeah, we didn't do anything, so. Let's see. So where do we need to go? We need to go here, okay. Let's explore a bit. Ooh, we got a codex. We got multiple. A study of the Fifth Blight, Volume 1. While some of my contemporaries dispute whether the Fifth Blight was a true blight or merely a large darkspawn resurgence, historians agree that it began in the swamps of the Kakari Wilds on the southeastern border of Ferelden in the year 930 Dragon. King Cailan Farron was swift in responding to the threat, gathering the royal army, every Grey Warden in his country, and sending a call for aid to the Ferelden nobility. The assembled armies laid a trap in the ruins of Ostagar, hoping to crush the force before it reached civilization. But they failed. Darkspawn overran the defenders of Ostagar and decimated the king and his army. They continued their advance into Ferelden unopposed. Only 2 Grey Wardens managed to escape the slaughter, and somehow they came into possession of ancient treaties which compelled the races of men to join against the massing horde. The surviving Wardens made their way to Kinglock Hold, home to the Ferelden Circle, and conscripted the mages. In desperation to find more allies, the Wardens journeyed into the Brazilian forest seeking the Dalish. The elves too joined the growing army. Into the deep roads the surviving wardens went, searching for Paragon Branca in hopes she could settle the unrest in Orzammar and unite the dwarves in the battle against the archdemon. Branca could not be located, but another paragon was found, the legendary Caradin, who forged the crown that ended all question of succession. Parol Harrowmount was crowned king of Orzammar, and the dwarven armies marched for the surface. Despite their success, though, greater challenges were yet to come. A study from the Fifth Blight by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. We have Ferelden after the Blight. Despite the events at Kirkwall, Ferelden continues to offer refuge to the rebel mages, which will only bring trouble to our doorsteps. It already has. Rumor among the merchants suggests that Starkhaven places sanctions on trade as a sign of protest. One hears of conflict in the hinterlands between Templars and mages. Mother Diana says I am to accompany her to the conclave in Haven. She says to have faith in divine Justinia, and that whatever comes, we shall see the Maker's will done. I think of those smiling children who have not grown up with death and fear, and I pray it is so. A letter from Sister Kira of the Denerim Chantry to her sister in the Free Marches. They also have some tutorial stuff. Man, it's probably the case that she passed away. Let's get this. Ooh. It's a pretty high level ram. Get this. Got ram ladder. Ah, I got some help fruit. And some more here. Ooh. There we go. There's another one here. There we go. Fall, you fucking ram. Oh, there's something here. And a astrarium. What the hell is that? Oh, there's also some fighting going on here. Let's see. Where did the ram drop anything?
The apostates have fled to the hills.
Oh, they managed. Or did they go up here? Okay, let's see. Oh, we got a letter. Stronghold of the apostate mages. Let the fools in Redcliffe play the good mage, as they always do. We know the truth. This world is ours to conquer, and every worthless peasant who threw a stone, every Templar who glared in disappointment at our harrowing, deserves to know it. Follow the trail to the Witchwood and find your brothers. An unassigned letter, the scratch handwriting almost too sloppy to read. Can you talk with them? No. Oh, there's more fighting going on here. Oh, but that's with... Are they Templars? Yeah. The chain lightning and the energy barrage. The chain lightning again. What is the cell sword?
Mages and Templars and innocent people caught in the middle. Some things never change.
Got some more codexes. Let's see. Foot soldiers. Ooh, there's the Templars, I see. Let's see. I have faced Antivan duelist, Ferelden Ash warriors, and Folk warriors skirmishes. When we strip away the titles and tricks, they are simply men who want to see their enemies dead. but need a hand free to manage it. Duelists favor a thinner target over the offensive strength of the main gauge. Ash warriors need a hand to guide their Mabari and a lighter weapon to take advantage of the openings their dark leave, while fog warriors rely on stealth and speed too much to use a heavy shield. When engaging with such an opponent, respect his speed. His hands and feet will move a great deal. Ignore them. Watch his hips and shoulders instead. First, deny what advantage he has in his allies or environment, unless you have trained equally in such matters. Once you control his weapon, overwhelm him. He has no shield, and you need not fear a second blade. If forced to fight in such a manner, you must decide whether you will fight it as a duelist, one-handed, or as a chevalier. If the former, drop your back leg away to tighten your center target, as you have no shield to cover your body or second weapon to bring into range. Focus on a quick attack and give ground freely when you cannot find an advantage. If the latter, rely on your fembris and gauntlet as a shield and try to wrench your opponent's weapon away. My left arm bears the scars of such effort, but my opponents bear worse. Better still, do not lose your shield at all, but battles are not a place of perfection. From a meditation upon the use of blades by Swordmaster Masake de Jeanmin, required reading at the Académie des Chevaliers. And then we also have guardsmen. Ooh. A novice believes his words of the utmost importance, and his shield there to show his family's colors. All scoff at such foolishness, but the older student, thinking his shield a sign from the Maker that he cannot be struck down, is little wiser. A warrior coming away from battle with his shield dented and ripped may be praised for bravery. A warrior coming away with his shield barely scratched should be praised for skill. Remember that every metal shield was beaten into shape and may be beaten out of it. Even a blow that does not tear a hole drives impact through your arm and shoulder, where shock and pain will wear down even the strongest warrior. In a duel against a single opponent, you may seek a quick advantage in taking a blow directly to the shield in order to strike one in return. If you are protecting another, you may have no choice. In all other cases against one opponent or many, it is better to hide the movement of your hips and shoulders behind your shield, forcing enemies to focus on it rather than on you. This is also true when fighting an opponent so armed. Your goal is not the shield, but the man behind it. Circling or locking shields may gain you an advantage position. Failing that, rain blows upon his defenses until he tires and his guard grows sloppy. If you are neither skilled enough to slip past him nor fit enough to wear him down, you will most likely die. From the same person, okay. Okay. Oh, we also have another thing. Let's see. Where is it? Did I not read this? Ah, here. Got Spellbinder. Let's see. Ooh, I like that. I confess myself troubled by the rise of mages binding multiple spirits to a single object. Among the Mortalitasi, interacting with spirits is a serious, even intimate undertaking. These spellbinders, as they call themselves, bind many simple spirits, usually to books or other easily compartmentalized objects set with runes, and they have stripped the interaction with spirits of its importance, reducing it to a mere mechanical exercise. That such magic is useful to the spellbinder, I do not argue, although the power contained in these objects is difficult to focus. The diffuse magic can easily distribute energy across a broad area, augmenting the mage's allies. The spellbinder insists that no individual spirit is capable of breaking their bindings and that the spirit cannot cooperate well enough to effect an escape together. Furthermore, they maintain that spell because the bindings are all tied to the spellbinder personally. There is no risk of these enchanted books falling into the wrong hands. Still, the books are in their hands, and I am concerned, although the practice has spread across most of Thedas by now. It seems to have originated in the Winter. These mages bind spirits and demons too readily, and it is not natural for spirits to remain in this world for any great length of time. Our Maker placed a veil between our world and the Fate for a reason after all. Who are we to second guess his wishes? Perhaps I have grown more reverent in my old age. From Life Among the Dead by Enchanter Rodomonte van Hawke, senior member of the Mortalitasi. What's the Mortalitasi? Let's go back here because I saw there was something. Yeah, like here. I'm not sure what that is. Just says Astrarium. Got some elf root.
What is that?
That's what I was wondering, Cassandra. Something to read here. Astrariums. Regarding your inquiry regarding the so-called astrariums, it is our considered belief that these are relics from a cult that existed in the pre-Andrastian era of the Devinter Imperium. Now, what would be considered a cult in a society that worship the old gods? An order of magisters who believed in the destruction of the magisterium, the governing body of the Imperium that determines which mages are and are not given the magister title. The member of this order wished to return to an earlier period where dreamers ruled, and evidence indicate they operated. Throughout the winter, though primarily in the frontier areas, there they would lock away their secrets, caches of treasure, and perhaps even secret meeting places, though we have no way of knowing for certain. Unlockable only through knowledge of ancient astronomy, a practice that was, we understand, rather out of fashion in the late Winter period. According to our investigations, each of the astrariums could point to the secret cache if one knew the 3 constellations that mapped to each device present at the site. Connect the dwellers in the correct configurations, and it would be revealed many of these relics were sought out by Andrastian cultists in the early Divine Age, or the Order of Fiery Promise in particular, and destroyed. Why? Because they believed the astrariums held together the veil, and that destroying them would destroy the veil and thus the world. Such is the way of the cults of any kind, that the true reason for what they could do would never truly be understood by modern minds. A letter written by Magister Pelidanus, head of the Corial Order 510 Exalted. Ooh, that's from 4 centuries ago. Okay, let's see about this. Astrarium allow you to unlock the secrets of the heavens, recreate the image of a constellation by connecting the stars without making the same line twice. I see, so we're not allowed to use it. Okay. Let's see. Perhaps if I do it like that. There we go. Constellation Judex. Depicted as a downturned sword, the constellation Judex is oft called the Sword of Mercy in common parlance, even though the sword image was assigned to the stars long before Andraste's time. Judex referred to the concept of justice in ancient Tevinter, in the downturned aspect of the sword indicated a guilty verdict, which in those times generally translated to execution. Obviously, with its modern meaning and use as a symbol by the Templar Order, the old interpretation is frowned upon in scholarly circles. From a study of Fedosian astronomy by Sister Oren Petrarchius.
Strange. Where does this lead?
Good question. Let's see. There's something here that we can interact with. Can we mark it? Oh, we can. Oh. Ah, there's also like a blue thingy for us. Ah, here it is. Ooh, we got a sketch of Calenhead's foothold. Okay, I see. Can we find that back perhaps in the codexes? Maps? Yeah, here. Okay. Can we not see the image? Oh, it's just a bunch of maps. Okay. Energy barrage. Did you drop anything? No. Okay. Ooh, another one. There we go. It didn't drop anything either. Ooh, we got some elf food here. Oh, we also have royal elf root. Let's see. Oh, sorry. A letter in an empty home. Bryphus, I know you escaped with the other mages, and I know you'll come here. Father told me that if you ever strayed, he would put you down himself. If you are here, you know he's dead. But I'm not. I'll be killing apostates and waiting for you at the old Phoenix place to the north. I've got Father's sword and my true brothers in the Templars. Come if you are man enough. Ivan.
That may be worth investigating.
Very well, maybe. Got gold, thief blade, and apprentice mail. Ah, I can't jump over. Is anything here? Some elf root. Oh, there's some loot. Got silk. Okay. Ooh. There's so much that you can explore and go to, and I'm like, I want to go everywhere and anywhere at the same time. Ooh, I discovered a new region. Ah, this is the foothold. So, oh fuck, I didn't see that. So technically speaking, there should be shit around here. Ah, there's a chest there. Got the vendor mall legs. Mail. Oh, there's something up there. And there is a rift. Okay, can we take care of this? Okay, here they come. Can do energy barrage. Ooh, let's do fate step. I stepped in the middle of the fight. Let's get away from here a bit. And do this again. Okay, we have to prepare for the next wave. The chain lightning and energy barrage. Ooh. The chain lightning. Energy barrage. There we go. Can we close it? There we go. Let's see what they dropped. Enhanced spike trap ring and fire essence. Shadow essence. Shadow essence. And more of that. Let's see, can we get up there? Ooh, there we go. Nice. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Almost there. Come on. Come on. Come on. I can get there. Oh, there we go.
Who placed a skull out here? And for what purpose?
Ocularum or Oculara can locate shards in the world. When an Ocularum can no longer see any shard, it stops glowing. Move the mouse to look around. Focusing on shards will mark it on your map. I see. That's some loot here. Gold. And some mite. There was someone here not that long ago. Let's look through here.
The skull illuminates certain objects in the distance.
Ah, there it is.
I am not familiar with such magic.
Of course, it had to be a skull that lights up creepy shit.
Something there. Is there anywhere else here? Ah, there it is. Okay. Let me take a potion. Can I? There we go. Let's see. Codex. Magic. A skull set up on a staff. These macabre artifacts cause magical shards in the area to glow with magical radiance when the viewer looks through the eyes of the skull. Let's see. So there's one here, it looks like. We can't make that jump. We have to go for the other way.
That tower is impressive, even as a ruin. I wonder what dreams it might hold.
Ooh.
We should search the area.
How do we... It's there. Ah, but we can't... There's a ladder there, however. Maybe there's another way to get around it. Let's get this first. There we go. Here, can we... Perhaps... No, we can't jump through there. Maybe if we go from here. Ah, maybe. There we go. Yeah, and the ladder is here, okay. Ah, here it is. Ah, this is the sketch. We got rock armor recipe, I see. Can get that. Some elf fruit. And there's a chest. With Ferelden skirmisher longbow. Let's see. Is there anything else? There's some elf fruit up there. Ooh! Look at the painting. What is that depicting? Got some elf fruit here. And here. Can claim this. Saga of Tirda Bright Axe Afar Mother, second stanza. Felm God-handed, fingers greasy, jeweled rings with glitter shone, took in tribes in times of trouble, fed them fat to weaken bone. Warriors great and great in number, sun-kissed swords to fight his wars, drake-scaled shirts their bodies covered, heart wine stained the salty shores. Told his tribes a tale of treasure, over sea the north it gleamed. Whispered words to drive the droves to Golden City where he dreamed. Counseled quick in dreams alone, voices wiser man ignores. Pushed the tribes until they screamed, heat the dreams across the waking. And cross the waking. Ooh. They kind of talked about the Golden City, so I'm guessing they're talking about the Fade in a way. Put some stuff here. Ooh, what's that weird sound? It's like whispers. Is it? Oh, it's from the shard.
That's what the skull helped you find? Right. Not ominous at all.
Okay. Some more around here. This one there. Oh, let's get this. Do I remember the way down? It's from here.
I confess, Solus, I am surprised you decided to remain.
Why? The breach remains a threat to us all.
Just the same. I wondered if you might leave now that we have a plan to seal it.
Ah, because I am an apostate. I might flee before the Inquisition throws me in chains? I take my commitment seriously, Seeker. Come what may, I shall see this through.
As you wish. Though I cannot guarantee what will happen in the days to come.
Where is it? The short. Is it here? Ah, yeah. There we go. Then there's another near our camp. Okay. It's up here. I hear it. It's there somewhere. Let's see. Yeah, here it is. Oh, no, 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 no. What is the character doing? Let's try that again. There we go.
Perhaps the Inquisition could determine the nature of these objects.
Perhaps? Ooh, got a codex. Archers. To fight an enemy with a bow or crossbow is simple, although not always easy. A guard with a crossbow must crank his weapon after each shot. There is only one such enemy. Seek cover and give him cause to waste a shot and then close upon him before he may fire again. If there are many close to their flank, so you face one guard directly, using him as a second shield and no other guard has a clean shot at your unprotected back. Do not move to the middle of their ranks and rely upon them hesitating to risk hitting one another. A soldier with a short bow is a little more dangerous. Attack him as you would an enemy with a crossbow, but accept that he will likely fire again. Approach with your shield up even if you must sacrifice speed. Few soldiers are true masters of the bow. Those who do not fumble their draw in fear will fire a shot quickly, so it is more likely to glance off your armor or shield than punch through. Few soldiers have the skill or strength to make good use of a longbow. Respect those who do. Against such an enemy, cover is only the defense. Move quickly across his field of vision, forcing him to compensate from your movement. Do not charge directly unless your allies can distract him. A fully drawn longbow can drive an arrow through a chevalier's plate at 100 yards. A fight between an archer and a chevalier is a test of cunning versus patience. We are too often patient, heavily armored as we are, and faced with lightly armored foes who would harass us. While archers frustrate me as they do most chevaliers, it is good that we fight them, so we remember how to be cunning, how to break an opponent's patience. There we go. Did I show? Oh yeah, nice. I like that. Let's see where to head next. Perhaps we can go here then. Oh, we were close to a camp as well when we were there. Something here. It's the seeing red thing. So is there. Okay. Let's go to the thread remains first. Right down here, I believe.
Mother Giselle should be somewhere nearby.
Got some stuff here, some iron. Ooh. Yikes.
Inquisition forces! They're trying to protect the refugees!
Looks like they could use a hand.
Where are they? Ah, here they are.
Hold! We are not apostate!
I do not think they care, Seeker.
Let's do energy barrage. Oh, there's a mage there. The chain lightning. Let's get away from there.
We are not Templars. We mean you no harm.
Doesn't look like they're listening.
There it is. Can do that. Chain lightning. Anything else?
More coming our way.
Oh yeah, I see them here. No chain lightning and energy barrage. Focus on this one. Oh, there's another one here. And here, look at that. Chain lightning.
That's the end of it.
Is it? Ah, nice.
There are mages here who can heal your wounds. Lie still.
Don't touch me, Mother. Their magic is...
Turn to noble purpose. Their magic is surely no more evil than your blade.
What?
Hush, dear boy. Allow them to ease your suffering.
Mother Giselle.
I am. And you must be the one they are calling the Herald of Andraste.
You're not against magic.
What you said to that soldier.
We do not teach that magic is evil. We teach that pride is evil, and does not corrupt only mages. But I did not ask you to come simply to debate with me.
Then why am I here?
I know of the chantry's denouncement, and I am familiar with those behind it. I won't lie to you. Some of them are grandstanding, hoping to increase their chances of becoming the new divine. Some are simply terrified. So many good people, senselessly taken from us.
It was a tragedy.
What happened was horrible.
Fear makes us desperate, but hopefully not beyond reason. Go to them. Convince the remaining clerics you are no demon to be feared. They have heard only frightful tales of you. Give them something else to believe.
Appeal to them.
You want me to appeal to them?
If I thought you were incapable, I wouldn't suggest it.
Will they even listen?
Let me put it this way. You needn't convince them all. You just need some of them to doubt. The power is the unified voice. Take that from them and you receive the time you need.
Thank you.
It's good of you to do this.
I honestly don't know if you've been touched by fate, or sent to help us, but I hope. Hope is what we need now. The people will listen to your rallying call, as they will listen to no other. You could build the Inquisition into a force that will deliver us, or destroy us. I will go to Haven and provide Sister Leliana the names of those in the chantry who will be amenable to a gathering. It is not much, but I will do whatever I can.
I mean, it's good enough, right? Every little bit
Corporal
helps.
Vale is coordinating the Inquisition's efforts in the area. We should speak with him.
Sure. Let's loot around first. Got reinforced shield and defender mail arms. Ooh, something to read there as well. A letter to revered Mother Giselle, to my friend and faithful servant, revered Mother Giselle. The Grand Clerics tell me you have requested more aid in tending the refugees who are gathering in and around Redcliffe. Your efforts are indeed most appreciated, although in the future, when you are asked how many refugees will be helped by your efforts for requisitioning purposes, it may help if you provide an actual numerical answer as opposed to the worthy but unspecific as many as we can. It breaks my heart to see this war cross the Maker's land, Giselle. I would that you were here with me at the Temple of Sacred Ashes. Your words have calmed many irate minds over the years, and we will not lack for those at the conclave. Still, I am glad that the refugees have you to take for them. Too many in the halls of power have forgotten our faithful. If any pressure you to accommodate their views, you must let me know at once. Make her willing, this war shall be over soon, Giselle. Be well and go with my blessing. In service of the Maker Divine Justinia the Fifth. Ah, so Justinia wrote the letter to her. We got money and elf fruit from here. Okay, let's see. Ah, there's a store here. Got some blades. Anything else? Got more things for Bianca. Oh, we can get herbs. Let's spindleweed, ram, knockskin, fennec fur, elfroot, truffle dragaling scales, canine leather, bronto hide, and blood lotus. Oh, we got Antifa fire grenade recipe. You can get that. Okay.
It's good to have commerce restored. I've many good.
We should also sell some of the valuables. There you go. So we can never empty our inventory. Something around here. Hello.
You there? Can you help my wife? Please, I beg you.
What's wrong?
What's wrong with your wife?
She gets sick when the weather's foul. Can't catch her breath like cobwebs in her lungs. Our son Hindle makes a potion that lets her breathe. He's the only one who can make it, but he's joined that cult in the hills. Please, get to him and tell him what's wrong. Without that potion, she'll die.
Sure, we can get him. Let's see. There's also something here. Oh, something that we can claim. Saga of Tirda, Bright Axe, Far Mother. 7th stanza. Tirda, Bright Axe, dwarf friend, chieftain. With her leaf-eared lover lay, woke she did to love swept morning, lover gone in light of day. Dream words, whispered, spoken soft, still, the silence crushed and crashing. Dead her tribe unless a child could keep her line in warrior fashion. Of all far, so named the lover, called our journey yours and mine. One day child of Tirda's blood, Morriganan in strength must shine. Lovers whispers to obey, and their dwarf prince, friend in passion, babe produced to serve the line. The other tribe her name are taking. There's also something up here, but I think I will leave this episode here for now, and then in the next one we can see about this quest, see what the thread is about, and perhaps explore more of the hinterland for the time being. I'm very excited to see where all of this is going. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye!